No one's watching. Except I wouldn't. You guys might watch later and judge me. But as you can see, or can't see, currently charging up my solar. And I've got everything out right now of the van. Actually, like 95% of everything. Gonna smoke this with you. And I'm cutting my mattress down because inside of the van, say hi to Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Inside of the van, I have this Stone Go seat and I want to use it. I want to have seating inside of the van while I don't want to just be able to sit up front. I want to also be able to sit back here. But my mattress is too wide, so we're cutting it to make it fit. And that's the plan today. And I might even cut this to make it a little shorter and tuck away some of my solar wires. It's getting a little ridiculous. So I need to make them more aesthetic. So forgive me if I can't talk to you very much on this live stream. But you get to hang out while I do stuff. Dave's got the generator going, so I'm charging up all my stuff. We've also got another friend camped with us right now. But yeah, I got my wannabe Jackeries plugged in to the generator. And today's chore day. I even had to pull my fridge out and plug it into the generator so it didn't lose its cool.
I wonder if the fridge is making it pulse on that.
The fridge only pulls like 50 watts.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just wondering what's making it pulse.
I mean, it was doing that before. I can unplug it. We can find out.
Let it blow up.
The fridge only turns on too when it's needed.
Right.
It's not like a constant.
It's just weird that it's
on.
doing that. I think it's just running too rich.
Yeah, the generator's running a little rich. We're trying to figure out why. And I gave up, but Dave hasn't. I'm gonna burn this with you, and then I'm gonna cut my mattress so it fits. How y'all doing? Say hi if you're here. No one's even said hi, but there's 5 of y'all here. That's cool. Yeah, you guys like my new haircut? So fresh and so clean, huh? Does it look good?
Right.
Oh, Dave's one of them. So there's only 4 of you in here. Dave doesn't matter. He's right there.
Maybe your haircut may be fresh, but you are not clean.
I am fresh and so clean. But just not Mr. Clean. Zach, that's the bed I'm cutting. You can't lay on it. I mean, you can for a minute. That's fine.
Happy's 100% gonna knock that over.
I had to cut. Yeah, he will. I had to cut all the fabric off of the mattress, and now we're down to the nitty-gritty foam. Turns out that's what it's made out of. It's just pieces of foam. But
yeah,
I'm gonna have to learn how to sew again
yeah.
and sew that shit back on because I had to cut it off with a knife. Coffee of Champions.
Yeah, some 300 milligram nitro shit.
Dude, it was free.
That shit's harsh.
I'm already feeling it.
I bet, dude. That shit would give me the shakes and the fucking cold sweats.
Try it.
I have. I drank one before. Panda gave me one.
I got another one.
Oh yeah, this sounds good. Caramel vanilla.
Caramel vanilla. Right on. What's up, Intellectual Curiosity? What's up, Mischief? Mischief, I thought you were gonna come hunt us down.
Yeah, what's up?
Out
man?
here in the forest. Did you come looking and couldn't find us? You want to hit this?
Yeah, there's a fucking bear shit in the woods.
I don't know. Do you shit in the woods? You shit in your camper usually.
No.
So Dave has not accepted the fact that he's got Rolling Babylon on his truck. He's fighting the truth.
Jealousy is what I'm hearing.
Dude, I prefer Rolling Babylon. I've had RVs. Dude, that thing is huge.
What the fuck is
The
that?
fuck? Yo. That is I don't know where it went.
Ooh.
Dave attacked by a
That thing is
goddamn
out for
dinosaur
blood.
bee. There's a dinosaur bee just tried to kill Dave. Y'all missed it.
I swatted it down and it shook it off and got
Dude, yeah,
right
you
back up.
punched that thing and it was like, bitch, what? You punched like a girl.
Hey, other person with camping list, do you want some of this?
You want to hit this? Oh, you're going to change? Hang on, let me spin the camera around. Let's make it weird. Let's get my live stream banned. Good to watch, thanks. What's up, Ketone? For those of you guys just joining, like all 3 of you, I'm out here in the forest, and we are having a chore day. I've literally got everything out of the van right now. like 95% of my stuff out of the van.
Generators out.
We got the generator going over there, and we're gonna be cutting that mattress right there to make it fit in the van because my van has stow and go seating. Um, and with the seat up, I can sit in the van in the back instead of just having the front. I had that in my last minivan. I could only sit in the front, and this time, the having a bed big enough for two people is less important than having a sitting space big enough for one.
100%.
So I'm cutting my mattress. Now I'm also gonna be taking out the passenger seat because passengers always get me into fucking trouble. You don't have to be in it if you don't want to. But
I don't care either way, I'll be honest.
she said you guys suck and she doesn't want to be in
Yeah, you guys all suck.
it. No, they're rad. I got the greatest followers. I've seen other people's followers, and unless I see my followers over there, I'm always like, y'all are so mean. What size is my mattress? Well, it's a twin, and pretty soon it's gonna be smaller than that.
It will be, by the time we're done.
It'll be 30 inches wide.
I think there's 60 inches.
No, I'm 70 inches. There's no way that's 60. It's got to be like 73 inches.
Yeah, I'm 62 inches tall, so.
So yeah, it'd be like 30 by 73 something.
Or whatever, 6'6", 72.
Yeah. I'm yeah, 72 inches is 6 foot. Yeah, you just said that, didn't you?
60 inches is 5 foot.
I should put my lapel mics on so they can hear your bullshit commentary too. You could be like the red man of my of my podcast. What's up, Fart Sack Jack? I've always loved saying that name. DC to DC install.
Yeah, we'll work on
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna be hopefully doing that today. I've already got it set up. We've already got a game plan for it. DC DC in charger. I'll grab it. I'll show you. This is gonna be a game changer because currently, the panels I have that you can see up on the roof right there are not enough to charge my solar. I'm getting out on a real good day, like right now, I'm probably getting like 5 amps, but this will be giving me 20 amps when I drive. So you just plug it in from the battery to the of your vehicle to the battery of your solar system. So charger battery to deep cycle battery, or I'm sorry, starter battery to deep cycle battery. And it'll pump in 20 amps continuously as your vehicle's running. So my charge controller is a 30 amp charge controller, but like I said, those panels are only giving me about 5 amps, 110 watts. So I need more panels. If anyone wants to donate to more panels, all my links are in the description.
I'm gonna cut this wood frame real quick.
Okay.
Start putting it back
But here in a minute, once we finish this joint, we're gonna cut this mattress. And I probably won't be able to talk to you that much, but I will aim the camera in a way that you can see me. Yeah, Sasquatch. There's a Sasquatch here. Just got back from Michigan, got some fire smoky treats. Yeah, Michigan's got some cheap weed too. Michigan's got it figured out. Michigan and Oregon, where I'm at now, the weed's really, really cheap. Michigan's the other cheap state. Not cheapskate, but a cheap state. You figure it out?
I'm walking.
I see. Oh, you just need to give it a little more oomph.
Oh, this is the stopper. That's what it is. Not the play box.
Oh no, my lighters. These aren't even the good lighters I have. But lighter thief with the lighter.
Not like that.
Get in your home. Eat your heart out, Shannon. I'm winning. I'm winning the lighter wars. I could probably make that second cut.
You probably want to change the blade.
Fine.
Yeah, this thing right here just locks the stopper into place.
This?
Yeah.
No, it locks this too.
No, it locks this thing.
Yeah, I know, but it also locks this.
I'm talking this thing
Oh,
here
oh.
is only for this.
I see. We were on 2 different pages.
Yeah, no, you. Oh, the fucking piston's all the way down.
Come on, bitch. That's what you were talking about before.
Yeah, that backstop.
It doesn't have any give to it. There we go.
Yeah, I think it's got to be lined up in these notches.
Yeah.
You just asking for your shit to get kicked over.
Actually, maybe I should come in from the other side. You know what I mean?
Do you want to measure it first?
I could just follow the same cut.
Come over this side.
Yeah, do that. Flex up just slightly. I wonder if it'd be easier for me to see from this side where I'm headed, you know what I mean?
Two monkeys fucking a football.
Left-handed football bat.
Let's just measure it.
Fine. Fine, we'll measure it. Jesus. Let's see how accurate it is when you get here.
It'll be close enough.
On to 30 inches. Left-handed,
Yeah.
left-handed football bat.
Get up. Get up.
You got it.
So I can measure it.
Good enough for nomad work.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fucking send shit to space.
Yes, I am. This might go to space. Elon put a car there, so who's to say one of these fine people won't pay
I got
to have my van,
right.
the ultimate nomad. Well, now it doesn't want it.
Because of this piece here, I just have to
Razor
hit that
blade.
with that with a razor blade. Not this top piece.
That's wild. Maybe the other blade. Let's do this. Oh, we didn't measure this one.
Nope.
Cool. I could cut it from this side though. 'Cause it's already measured.
Put that guard in further. Put that guard all the way in. Or take it out.
First of all.
Oh yeah. This looks good. There you go. We don't need no safety guard.
It's easier to close that without it on.
I'm sure. timber. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful cut.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
It's like machine cut right there in the forest.
Yeah, laser cut.
Yeah, cut with water. Now what are we gonna do about it?
Use your knife and cut it.
Herder. Okay. Why that's better than a sawzall, I'll never understand, but it is.
Looks like the fucking mice did it for you.
Laser cut!
Yeah, if Superman was blind.
We're just out here building houses, guys.
This old house, you're not even following the line.
It's because the line's not following the mattress, it's already cut.
It's less than 30 inches.
Well, I bet that line is longer than 30 inches. I do. I think my cut's perfect.
Yeah, right. Thinking that's like 28.
I think if it's good enough for YouTube, it's good enough for me.
Pledge $5 and I'll tell you exactly what it is.
You're measuring in the shortest spot.
Well, of course.
If it's just your measurements that were wrong, not my cuts. Alright, don't stab myself in the dick here.
As far as that, Jack says keep the cutoffs and make pillows.
Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea.
You need a pillow?
Yeah.
If I needed a pillow, I would. That's not a terrible idea.
Do
Good
you mind
idea.
if I take a piece then? For a pillow?
Have it.
Thanks, man.
You're just handing pillows out here in the desert, or in the
Well,
high desert.
high desert.
What's up, Mac?
Got pillowcases and everything.
Yeah, I have my bed. I'm just cutting it shorter in case y'all are just joining me. I got you. I'll tell you what we're doing out here. I'm not gonna be able to talk the whole time because we're gonna be doing some work. But inside of my van, I have the stow and go seating, right? I have another one here, and then I've got this one, and I want to use this one, right? Like I want to be able to sit in the back of my van instead of just having the front seats to sit in. I want to be able to sit in the back. So my bed was too wide. So we're cutting it so it'll fit and I can use that seat. Plus when the seat is up, it opens up a whole bunch of storage down here that I can utilize. But it also takes some storage away where the seat is actually at, so it'll be all right. The other seat back there is a double seater and I'm planning on removing that, but before I do I have to build a bed platform and I just can't afford it right now. So in the meantime, I'm making it work for me with what little resources and money I have, so here we are.
All right. Where's that at? He always finds the hottest places to lay down.
Zach does too. She likes being home. Like, like a glove. Like OJ's glove.
So you still gotta trim some of the end off too.
No? That's where I was sitting for.
No problems with the door job and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's iron. Really wish I could open the door from the inside. That would be
Its panel was off probably.
What? Oh yeah, maybe. Actually, the next thing I want to remove is all this plastic shit. I bet you that even gives me a little.
Yeah, you should pick that up before you get to it.
Yeah, right now it's supposed to have like tire changes and stuff. And I also figured maybe that's not the tag. Yeah, taking this off is how we get up. No, no,
Right.
kind of like yeah, I think that there is this brake light, the middle one. That might be here though.
That's your pump, your water pump too.
Oh, I see. For water. Then this is all wiring. I suspect that's brake light. And this is
Yeah.
everything else.
Brake light wiper.
I'm doing. Max says I'm doing okay. Moved into a house close to slabs at the resort, so you're doing all right. That's cool, man. I did hear you got a house. Yeah, there's Happy. You saw Happy Dog. Yeah, the generator's running. You guys could probably hear that. Yeah, Mac, I'm glad you're doing well, dude. The next thing I gotta do is, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I got my solar panels up right now, right? And my batteries are underneath this in the stow and go seating down there. That is now just storage. And then I've got these hubs. Here, let me try to do it like this. There we go. And then I got the negative and positive buses right here. But I really don't like where they're at. And I don't like where the charge controller's at. I want to make all this a lot more aesthetic, right? I want the wires to be more tucked away. It's all a bit ridiculous, but it was like hastily done. I guess not hastily done, just could be better. I like the work it was put into it, but it could be better. So I'm going to tuck all this into the cabinets, drill holes, so all the stuff is funneling through all the way to the batteries that are underneath this. And then this positive and negative buses are going to be further back and also tucked away. So that's kind of the plan with that. But right now I could really use the power that's coming in from the sun. So I might not do that until, later this evening. But it does need to get got, and honestly, just pulling the solar apart is always so tedious that it drives me up the wall. So I haven't been in a big rush to do it yet, but it does need to get got, and it's also one of those things that, like, since I understand solar, I kind of do enjoy the finishing product of that work. And I enjoyed the finishing product of this work. I just think I could do better, so I'm going to do better. But I'm actually mostly today excited about this, about being able to have somewhere in the van that I can sit inside, watch TV, fucking cook maybe. Even this thing will tuck away too. But I'm pretty excited about that. Right now, there's nothing in the van, right? Most of my stuff isn't in here. And I've got to find out if the fridge fits with the seat up. And I think it will. I think we're good there. And then, like I said, it opens up all the storage down here where the seat was, which currently has a bunch of Pop-Tarts in it. But, yeah. And then all this stuff has to go back in. All of this. Besides the foam, obviously, but I got the diesel heater and AC right there. AC I'm about to be plugging in because it's running a little low on juice. I ran it, but it's all backwards. But yeah, that's the air conditioner, diesel heater, and those will be going in the front seat because this seat's also going to get pulled out and thrown in the dumpster. Where we're camped, this is a free camp spot, by the way, but where we're camped, there's a dumpster down the road, so we're going to be able to utilize that while we're here. How clear is my signal? You guys all hear me all right? The battery runs the heater and the air conditioner. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, you got lithium iron phosphate, I'm assuming, LiFePo. 400 amp hour battery for sale for 900. Normally they're 1500. Dude, I would love to have 400 amp hour LiFePo battery.
Yeah, me too.
But I ain't got that kind of money, dude. That's like a whole month of my income.
I have 200 hours. 400 hours.
Tito Jesus de Sosa says hi to the chef Dave. He said, you heard him. He said, what's up? He's very excited. That's his excited face. Using Mr. Butter Machine. I don't know what that is, but yeah, he's very excited, Tito. See, that's his excited face. That's it. That's the one.
That's all you get.
I don't even get that face. Yeah, I get that. It's expensive. It took me a minute to save for it, but I don't need it no more. Hey, if you want to donate it to your favorite YouTuber, Mac, then I'll take it. But I know I'm not your favorite YouTuber. Plus, you need 1200 solar to run it or charge it. Yeah, that's gonna be my issue, is getting enough solar to charge the damn thing. But once I get that DC to DC charger put in there, I'll be doing a lot better. Every time I drive, it'll be charging the system. So on a long day's drive, if I'm driving down to California or something, dude, my system's gonna be full. Man, I got too much stuff. And you know what? I got a lot more stuff up in my friend's attic. And then I got more stuff in house that is going to be getting brought to me pretty soon. I just got so much stuff, it's driving me up the wall. But it'll be nice to finally have all my stuff in one spot. Look at Dave's rolling Babylon. Did you ever name your house? They're doing maintenance on the other vehicle too. 20 amp is not enough on 400. I would need like 60 most likely. Well, did you ever name your house, Dave?
It's the Wiener Wagon.
The Wiener Wagon. Of course it is. The Wiener Wagon. What's up, Sharon? Welcome.
The Black Beast and the Wiener Wagon.
The Black Beast and the Wiener Wagon. Together they make the Black Wiener Wagon.
Right.
Stupid.
Come at me, bro.
I'm not coming anywhere near you. Keep your cum away from me too. You can come over there. I don't know what I'm looking for. I do now, but I found it.
If I ever had a hot dog cart, that's what it would be called, is the Wiener Wagon.
The crotch cart.
Wiener Wagon.
Wiener Wagon. Cool. Yeah, I use butte a lot when cooking. You mean butane or like a butte? Like a butte. There are buttes around here, actually. You can see one through the trees right there. There's a butte. It's a butte. You also need a 100 amp hour MPPT charge controller.
Mine's only 60.
Yeah, I've got a PWN.
Look, the frog. Little tree frog.
Oh, look at frog.
Little tree frog. Whoop.
And he's dead.
Suicide.
He had so much to live for.
Suicide, baby. Suicide.
He had so much to live for, but couldn't talk him down, guys. We couldn't save him. Well, you saw it here live. Yeah, at that rate, switch to 48 volts. Yeah, the more watts you're pumping in, you'd probably want to increase the voltage just so you don't have to use gigantic fucking wires. I need a different selfie stick for my phone because all I have is this handheld tripod and I have to hold my arm out. And y'all are heavy after a while. There's 7 of you in here and that makes my arm tired.
That's probably close to 1,000 pounds of human.
I'm saying, I'm lifting 1,000 pounds. Oh, I have the... If there's enough people in here, it'd be basically like Thor.
My viewership part is in my pocket, so I'm carrying my own weight.
Oh, well, that's rude.
There's like 300 of that 1,000.
You guys want to see Happy? Do you guys remember when I went to Mexico with Dave and that one dog who was dying of mouth infection from his tooth? Well, here he is. He's all healed up and doing much gooder. Aren't you happy, boy? Aren't you happy? Are you feeling better? After all that you're an international traveler now.
Canada and Mexico.
Yeah, look at you go. Zag's like, oh, who's taking all the attention?
Yeah, that's when me and Zig first met, pretty much. We'd only known each other for like a month or 2 at that point.
Yeah, David just came to the Ponderosa and his dog got sick, so we went and hustled off to Mexico.
Everyone was really good to me when that happened, man.
Well, I mean, we all care about our animals, you know.
Oh, yeah,
we get it.
That is very obvious at Ponderosa.
Yeah.
Very obvious in the slab.
Yeah, most of the slab takes pretty good care of their animals.
Yeah, better than they take care of themselves.
And then strangers come in and they're like, shit, what do I do? My dog is this and that. And they're like, we've been through this before.
Yeah, right. We got this, and this. We'll be good in a couple days.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, 100%.
But that's Happy Dog. Yeah, brother, I have health.
Now, because of slabs, I now carry colonial silver.
I don't know if you guys can hear Dave, but he said because of slabs, he carries colloidal silver, which colloidal silver is this like spray you can put on a dog's wound. It even works for people too, but it just makes it heal so much faster. Silver is actually kills germs. It's one of the few precious metals that actually has some use to it, some utility behind it. And that's just science. I am not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not a naturalist. What's up, RV Files? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I'm sitting here in my van. The next one of the things I'm gonna have to tackle eventually is my headliner. Like, this is getting freaking ridiculous. I have these push pins that I've been putting in it, right? Like just thumbtacks, but even they fall out. The other one, it's already, they fell out. So 2 on one side, the other 2 are gone somewhere in the van. I'll probably one day. But I do have a couple of tapestries in my Amazon shopping cart with adhesive spray glue, and I'm gonna pull this out and I'm gonna put the new one on. Desk stapler, not a bad idea. There's not a whole lot to staple it to, even the thumbtacks aren't holding, but some spray adhesive would hold it in. And I want to just pull this out and put tapestries up here, like cool psychedelic hippie dippy ones. That's my plan. You carry liquid bandage for that. Yeah, liquid bandages are fine, especially to keep like the wound closed and clean. But that colloidal silver, you don't even have to keep the wound clean or anything. I mean, we've super glued dogs together before, but that if it's not a wound that really needs stitches or anything, and like we had a dog that got filleted down its leg and the skin had been pulled off, and we kept putting that silver on there and the skin just healed itself like so fast. It was amazing to watch. The skin just reapply itself to this dog. So, and it kept it real clean. It was pretty fantastic. That stuff's pretty good stuff.
Spray a bunch up into those vents too.
So Mischief says I'd look into the damn hot. Yeah, we're way ahead of you, bro. Like we've already know where we're gonna tap in this outlet. This outlet right here is a key on hot, and we're gonna wire it straight into that, and it'll be really nearby the solar. You know, the wires will just run underneath. Yeah. Yep. And since it's 20 amps, I don't have to. I have some 10 gauge wire I'm gonna use. And since it's 20 amps, that'll be plenty gauge. You know, it'll be plenty of. The only thing I don't know on that DC to DC charger that I do have to fucking look into, and I haven't found much information without really having to learn. I would just like somebody to tell me, which I don't mind going through all the steps, but on the back of it right here,
The DC Home forums on that app.
dude, I've been all over Reddit and I haven't found it. Everyone's got so these are some on and off switches, this red part right here, right? And each one of those has to be switched either on or off based on what kind of battery you have. And lithium ion has a different on and off combination than lead acid, which has a different on and off. It doesn't auto detect it. My charge controller auto detects what kind of battery it is, and it makes its adjustments accordingly, but this is analog. So, and it has to be set for sealed lead acid, AGM. So I gotta find the AGM settings for it somewhere. I found, basically there is no like universal one. Everyone's saying like, it has this diagram on there for each voltage setting, right? And it's like, look at your manufacturer specs for your batteries. So I gotta look at the manufacturer specs for the batteries, figuring out the maximum charge rate, the minimum charge rate, all that stuff, the float charge rate, and that's how you program those on and off switches. So I'm probably just gonna have to do it like that, figure out what the Brenergy 100 amp hour AGM batteries are supposed to be set at for maximum voltage, minimum voltage, float voltage, all that. And then you program that in using these switches, and each one of those is on the also Brenergy website. I have to look it up for each one of those switches. It's kind of annoying, to be honest with you, but I'm sure Dave's Googling right now and he's going to tell me in 10 minutes.
No, I was looking at other things. I would check the DC Home forum in the app for checking your batteries and shit.
Yeah,
There's a forum in there.
Yeah, it's going to be specific to this device, but
Yeah, but all those Brenergy guys are smart.
yeah.
Their techs hang out on those forums too.
I've been all over Reddit. I haven't been on the Brenergy forums itself, but this would be pretty easy to wire in. Other than that, the D plus ignition wire is the one you were talking about, Mischief. The D plus right there, and it's just a little tiny screw, tighten it in. I got plenty of wire for that. And then you run it to a key on hot. It doesn't have to be the ignition. It just has to be a wire that turns on when your key is on, not necessarily your ignition. But it does say to put it right into your alternator or whatever. Hey, Zag, stop scratching at that. No, ma'am. She's like digging at the foam, and she's actually scratching it.
Trying to dig a hole.
I kind of like sitting in the van, dude. This is sick. I like it. And I got the headrest comes up. Oh, wait, that was way too high. There we go. Yeah.
Could probably even lean it back too, yeah.
Oh, yeah. If your friends don't dance, and you pull up your pants.
Oh, there is.
Oh, I do have it.
There
Yeah.
is
The other one. It must be the other one. There was one that I tossed out
the female end.
and said,
Oh, sweet. Oh, barbless.
do the rock away. Oh,
Ooh, nice.
cool.
This will catch most anything in this lake. It's a little big, but
Dude, it's huge.
I would use
I
it.
found them in the glove box. I don't fish.
Octopus circle. How do I lower this motherfucker? Oh, is this it? No. I don't know if you can. Does it lower?
There's some places along the Truckee River that in the trophy sections you have to use barbless hooks.
Oh.
You can't even crimp them.
It does lower. So I can kind of lay down here.
This is the kind of hook you hope you get hooked with. Like if you're gonna get hooked with any hook, these are the kinds you want to get. Because then you can just.
Okay, that might be a little much. I need to sit
It's
up.
like getting a very rude piercing.
A very rude piercing without the barb.
Yeah, like someone piercing you. Like I don't know. Imagine someone hooking a string to a fucking hook and yanking it into your skin as fast as they fucking can.
I've gotten hooked before. Have you?
Oh yeah, me too.
I've gotten hooked in the finger.
I've been hooked in the finger and in the neck.
I got hooked in the finger and I panicked when I was a little kid. My dad was like, "Don't panic," and I'm like, already panicking. All right, each day, every time I make an improvement to my van, I like my van a little bit more. So I need to do more improvements, but it's just a money issue most of the time. Cutting the mattress wasn't a money issue, it was just resources. I would like to get a SUV tent for the back of the van, so I have more room. I can sleep with the hatch open, and back here is now a tent. And then I need solar, like I said, that solar panel I have just isn't enough to charge the 200 amp hours I have. What I'm considering doing because of this is putting a battery isolator switch and picking which battery is being charged. I could do 1, 2, or both. But picking, maybe I charge one at a time, and once they're equal voltage, then I can connect them. I am considering doing that, but I don't know. We'll see. More panels would be the solution to the issue I have. It's just, I've explained this a bunch of times, but I have, I make $1,000 a month, and that includes paying all my bills, which is insurance and it's cell phone bills, so I can keep in touch with all of you awesome people. And it's food and dog food. It leaves very little, and I've got it down to a science where I can do everything as long as you don't throw anything crazy in there. And every month so far since I've gotten this van, I've had to spend a little bit on the van, Last month I got tires. I only got 2 of them because I can only afford 2 of them. I'd really like to get 2 more, but it's just one thing after another, and I only have so much. So I'm doing what little bit I can each month, making an improvement as I can go. And I really like this improvement. I can now chill with my seat up and still have my bed to lay down. I like this. This is gonna be able to give me some, the right here where my feet are on the ground is gonna be my cooler. So my feet are definitely gonna be elevated basically all the time. But that's okay. I still got somewhere I can sit. Oh, there's so many. I didn't see all these comments, you guys. Nice blue. Use long needles to hold the headliner up, not vertically, but insert them vertically. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I have a pin up here that's holding part of the headliner on. I could just do that, just get more pins and just pin, cool things up there. The screws suck hard to get tight. I see. You wired a manual toggle. So I was considering doing that. Just taking the D+ wire and jumping it to the other side of the DC-DC charger, the hot side of the battery, and then just doing a toggle switch. But my brain, dude, it's gonna be better if it's automatic. I'll forget that shit and kill my battery. The DC-DC ground can also, fun fact, go to the ground of my batteries. My battery has a frame ground, so I can wire it to that. I'll just use the same ground as everything else. You just replace 150 battery and your AC quit. It was blowing cold as fuck 2 weeks, but beforehand. I kind of dig this little AC that I got. It's not enough to cool the whole van. But if I put a blanket over me and put the hose underneath the blanket, it'll cool me. And that's really the most important part. If I'm busting out that thing, it's kind of drastic at this point. Heck yeah, dude. I kind of wish the seat was a little more farther back because look how much space is back there now. So either the seat's gonna be up all the time and I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff back there, or I'm gonna have it transform up and down. I'm just gonna have to move things from there to. But I kind of like it up. I think that might stay up. I might keep it up. It might not go down very often, guys. You're gonna do the intellectual curiosity says my headliner has fallen like mine. I'm definitely going to do that needle pin thing. I'm gonna be doing the spray adhesive, and just to get it all up there. But I'm gonna get a different tapestry. I'm just gonna buy some tapestries and then just and spray it on. I think that'll look really cool. And then I have to like cut out all the holes for all the vents and all that stuff and the lights. But it'll be all right. I think it'll look neat. Lay seat flat and use it like a table. I could, but the seat on this is kind of at an angle, so it's not exactly a good table. It wouldn't be flat. I could build storage back here though. I was just thinking about that. Like I could put like those cubby hole storage back there right behind the seat and put clothes or whatever. That might be what I do. Or even a kitchenette could go back there. Eventually I'm gonna have the bed elevated. The bed's gonna be coming up it's gonna be elevated a little bit, and there'll be storage underneath the bed too. So, you know, one thing at a time. Lumber is expensive, but if you ever do end up living in a vehicle like this, always be trying to consider ways that you can improve your situation. Because how bad?
Enough to get out the most important medical piece of equipment.
Oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ. You guys want to see this dumb shit? All right. Dave, he's got boo-boo. Dave got himself a boo-boo, but look at his fucking Band-Aid. It's a fucking hot dog. Hot dog Band-Aid.
Thanks, Macaulay.
Jesus Christ, you should be ashamed of yourself. Go over there. He definitely entertains himself with those hot dogs. Make a pull-out kitchen under the bed. Yeah, that's an option, but I won't be able to cook while I'm inside of the van on like a rainy day. Cooking won't be an option unless I'm, got the tent up, I suppose. I would like to be able to cook inside of the van and outside the van, but there's not a lot of solutions to that, especially since my cooler is going to be right here. My last van, I could cook here. I'd just open the sliding glass door, cook here, and then inside of the van I could cook. I would just have to kind of lay down while I did it. With this setup, if it was over top of the cooler, I could do that, and I could cook sitting right fucking here. I just think, I don't know there's no good options. In the back, like pull out kitchen like you said would work, and then maybe I could figure out a different solution for cooking inside of the van. But how high would my bed platform be? Not very high. I would like the top of the bed maybe to about the top of this shelf. But this, actually, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to take that out, the plastic. I'm going to just remove all of that plastic crap. And I think that'll give me like an extra foot on that side. Same with this side. It's got I've seen some pretty like genius ways people have installed cabinets using these. They've cut out holes here, and then the cabinet came around and down, and the weight of it, like it fit in there snug, and then the weight of it like locked it all in place. And they did it on both sides, and they had kind of cabinets that they had built. That was kind of a cool idea, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but it was a pretty cool idea. Yeah, YouTube is great. I've gotten a lot of YouTube. Okay, 1, 2, 14 for charge and float. Best 4 lithium, 3, 4, 5 up, 1, 2 down. So I don't have lithium, I have AGMs. That's what I was saying. I gotta look up the AGM specs for the Renergy batteries. Whoop, wrong side. Um, for them switches. But you said 1, 2 down, 4, 5, 6 up. And then what about 3? Oh wait, no, 3, 4, 5 up. Something like that. Yeah, so like this, like this, and like this, and like this, hey? You could make one for the right side there. Man, get a screened in tent. Well, I would like to get a tent for the back here. They make SUV tents that would just strap onto the back of the van. Right now, there is one on Amazon for 150 bucks. And I would love to have that. I've also seen 200 watts of solar for the roof of the van for 100 bucks. That's like 50 cents a watt. That's super cheap. Those are the 2 purchases I would like to do this month, which would improve my situation drastically. But that's like $250. So I ain't got that shit, man. Might as well be a million. Same as my set. Let me go look at mine. Oh, same as your setup. You have AGM. Is what you're saying. What's up, Jeffro? Welcome to the live stream, bro. You guys got me for another 7 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna start putting my van back together. Unless I get a donation, then you guys got me longer. If you guys want me longer, my links are all in the description of this video. Since my admin's not pushing my links. Hey, what's up, Cote? How's your finger?
It's all strapped up with a hot dog, dude. It's good. Hot dogs fix everything.
Show your feet. You show your feet.
That costs money.
I'll trade you.
Feet cost money.
Her feet are nicer than mine anyways. You don't want to see my feet. Hobo feet are gross. You ever seen Frodo Baggins' feet? They look like Dave's. Except Frodo had less fur on his feet. I also need more Reflectix, which I do believe I have it on my wish list. But to like black out all my windows right now, I just have this one, the back one, and that one. And then the other ones are open. I do have a windshield like fold up thing that I put over the windshield too.
The grill's hot if you want to throw anything on it.
I guess I have those brats.
I'm just making myself something to eat for lunch. So I didn't eat breakfast. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I haven't eaten breakfast either. I'm not that hungry though. Cote says, finally got my first ever truck registered in my traveling life. Hell yeah, dude. You're all legal above board. You sent me a link to Amazon on Messenger. I'll check that out whenever I get off of the live stream. I'll check it out. Is it a link to like, what's it for? Something I should add to my wish list? I could do that. I feel like my next priority is my solar. I want to wire that in better and then add the DC to DC charger right there into the system. I think I have enough wire to pull this off. I really do. And since I got the negative and positive buses, I can wire them straight into those bus bars. And voila. And I got a charging system. without enough breakers. I really should have breakers in between some of these things, but again, I'm poor, so we'll just pray the van doesn't burn down. Wish me luck. Run all down, give you 14.4 charge and 13.8 float. 5 down is AGM. Oh, so all 5 of them down is AGM. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to confirm that, because I don't want to damage my batteries. I remember seeing in another forum 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and then 5 up is lithium. But oh, I have a 200-watt folding panel. That's what you sent me a link for. That's what I have right now on my roof. That's what's charging my system right now. But you never get a whole 200 watts out of it, ever. You don't like, that's 200 watts in the most perfect of conditions. On average, I get about 100 watts, 110 watts out of it. And I just, it's not enough to charge 200 amp hours. They really say you should have like 2 watts per amp. So I really should have 400. But 200 watt panels, like, again, I don't have any money. Like, most of this stuff was donated to me, so by you amazing folks. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have this much. Some of it I did purchase for myself, and times that I really shouldn't have, and it kind of hurt later. But a lot of this is just me piecing together off of you awesome folks. Five is battery type only. Rest charge and float rates will do no damage. Well, cool. I'll just have to look up the manufacturer specs, like I was saying, and then the manufacturer specs, and then the of the battery, and then the whatever, the directions for the switches. I saw them and I was like, oh, looks exhausting. But for my system right now, with the 200 amp hours I have on, or 200 watts I have on the roof, I'm barely keeping my fridge on, basically. Like, it needs just more power. But on the maximum, I think I got like 8-9 amps at 100 watts. So I need just a little bit more than that. And if I had panels on the roof, plus the charge, or the DC charger going the whole time, it would be like, or not going the whole time, but whenever I'm driving, it would be really useful. That would, I think, keep my system charged. When I put the batteries in there, my system was at 12.8, and it took like 4 days for me to have to plug in panels with just the fridge on there. With the fridge only, it took like 4 days for me to have to worry about how much charge there was. So once I get enough solar on, or panels, to charge the system up proper, like, I'll have power for days. I won't have to worry about anything. Plus, I'll be able to charge my jackeries as well off that 2,000 watt inverter that I have. But Max says, I'm all stoned, almost finished activating or decarbing 1.5 ounces. Fuck yeah, dude. It's nice to park with a full charge. Yeah, that'll be nice. Because then I could, honestly, like, probably over a week on a full 200 amp hours with just that fridge going, over a week, I could last. I think that would be pretty easy to pull off, to be honest with you. But you guys had me for an hour. I appreciate everyone being here. If anyone here is on TikTok, go over to my TikTok and hit subscribe, because I'm really, really close to being able to go live on TikTok. And I think maybe that platform is going to be an option for me in the future. So check me out over there. I haven't posted anything in a minute, but I should probably put some energy into that too. But anyways, I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'll probably live stream in the next couple of days. Until then, miles of smiles.